In the hallowed halls of Vedic debates, where sages wrestle with the mysteries of existence, one voice arose with fearless clarity, a woman's voice. Gargi Vachaknavi and Brahmavadini of Upanishads did not merely join the discourse, she challenged it, questioning the very fabric of reality and daring to ask what lies beyond space, beyond time, and beyond known. She established gender equality. For her, the presence in the Upanishadic assemblies demonstrated the wisdom was not confined to men, but accessible to all seekers. Her courage was not conquest of land, but conquest of thoughts. A victory that will still reverberates in 2026, reminding us that the pursuit of truth is not the greatest empire of all. So let's find out more about this. Gargi Vachaknavi, the fearless philosopher of the Vedic age, stands as one of the earliest recorded women intellectual in history. Her presence in the Brahmavadini Upanishad and is definitely monumental. She remembered as for engaging in profound debates with Yajna Valkya, one of the greatest sage of her time. Gargi's achievement was not merely her participation in philosophical discourse, it was her audacity to question very nature of existence, matter, and infinite at a time when the women's voice were really given a space in public intellectual life. Her most famous inquiry with Yajna Valkya on what is the world woven, wrap, and woof. She actually pressed further until she reached the ultimate questions of what sustain the universe beyond space and time. This relentless pursuit of truth established her as a philosopher of metaphysics, one who dared to probe the mysteries of Brahman, the eternal principle underlying all reality. Gargi's contribution was not only intellectual but symbolic. She embodied the spirit of inquiry, courage, and equality. So, if you have reached this far, please inform us from which city you are tuned in and in which language you are watching this video. This will help us to determine the reach of our channel. So, moving forward, in 2026, Gargi's legacy reverberates in multiple ways. A woman across the world continues to break the barrier in science, technology, and leadership. Gargi's example reminds us that the intellectual courage knows no gender. She insists on questioning the infinite mirror, which actually mirrors today's exploration in quantum physics, cosmology, and artificial intelligence, where the humanity seeks to understand what lies beyond observable matters. Gargi's voice beyond a timeless call to challenge the boundaries, to ask questions that unsettle, and to embrace inquiries as the highest drama. Beyond her celebrated debate, Gargi's achievement includes philosophical authority, as she was recognized as Brahmavadini, a woman who had mastered the Veda and philosophy. Her role in education is also profound. Gargi is said to have taught and inspired others, proving that women are integral part to intellectual fabric of ancient India. She established gender equality. Her presence in Upanishadic assemblies demonstrated the wisdom was not confined to men but accessible to all seekers. And culturally and historically, Gargi became the symbol of fearless inquiry. Her name invoked in later tradition as exemplar of women's intellectual and power. Her impact in 2026 is profound. In an era striving for inclusivity, Gargi's life reminds us that the root of equality and intellectual freedom run deep in Indian civilization. She challenged modern society to ensure that women's voices are not only heard but celebrated in every sphere, from philosophy to politics, from science to spirituality. Thus, Gargi Vachaknavi's achievement is twofold. She expanded the horizon of metaphysical thoughts, and she shattered the barriers of gender in intellectual discourse. In 2026, her legacy inspires us to keep questioning, to embrace the diversity of thought, and to recognize that the pursuit of truth is the greatest achievement of all. Gargi Vachaknavi's voice, rising from the sacred assemblies of Upanishads, continue to echo across the centuries as the beacon of fearless inquiry. Her achievement was not only in questioning Yajan Valkya, but infinite, and in proving that is definitely infinite in proving the wisdom, and wisdom has no boundaries, and her achievement also actually declaring that gender or tradition, there you can actually it's not confined to gender and tradition. So in 2026, her legacy stands as a mirror to our own age, an era where women lead in science, technology, philosophy, carrying forward the same spirit of audacity that Gargi embodied. She reminds us that the true empire is not built on conquest of or power, but on the courage to ask, to challenge, and to seek the eternal truth. Gargi's triumph lies in her refusal to be silent, her insistence that the infinite must be questioned, her gift of showing humanity that the pursuit of knowledge is itself is the highest drama. So her voice endures and urges us to keep questioning, keep seeking, and keep breaking boundaries, because the unconquerable achievement is not in answers but in the eternal quest itself. So we have come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe our channel, and see you in the next one.